Start things off, though, with some positive news in Washington, D.C. Congratulations to the Sidwell Friends boys and girls basketball teams. They both won state titles. A school full of champions. Impressive. Now, I believe that woeful and comedy of errors were phrases the newspaper used to describe my high school squad. Oh, my bad, not my high school. That's what they're saying about Georgetown. You know, I respect everything about what these kids accomplished because being a student athlete is a time-consuming, sleep-depriving, never-ending, and often failing quest for excellence. Congrats! Now you know what it's like to be a parent. But for real, they are going to be able to look back at these glory days for the rest of their lives like Al Bundy from Married with Children. He scored 4 touchdowns for Polk High in 1 game. All right, congratulations again to the girls and boys basketball teams from Sidwell Friends. Reese Waters said he wants to challenge you all to a pickup game sometime. Now remember that Reese said that, not me, but I will show up to record him getting dunked on and use it for TikTok content. Remember, I am at LongoAF on TikTok because AF are my initials and because I'm LongoAF. All right, so you need to hear this next story because I know that many people will be able to relate. A survey from Cinch Home Services. I know you heard of them. They explored what compromises people are willing to make in order to live in their dream city, and the answers were pretty hilarious. 15% say they would steal toilet paper from work, so that's why they have to keep restocking the 4th floor bathroom. I was going to blame Chipotle. 18% said start an OnlyFans account. Okay, not touching that one. This is a family show. My wife's watching, probably the kids too. Now I got to explain that. 30% said they're willing to live in a closet for cheaper rent, taking a page right out of the boogeyman's playbook. And 17% said they're willing to sacrifice a romantic relationship to live in their dream city. That's putting a lot of faith in whatever the streets have to offer in this new city. Good luck with that. I'm just floored that stock footage exists of some guy in a mask stealing toilet paper and apparently tumbleweed in his hands as well. I don't know what that's all about. Anyway, this survey proves that not only do people think that the grass is greener on the other side, but it shows just how much greener things look. Now, D.C. didn't make the top 10 dream cities on the list. Our grass must look like it's dying a slow death. Now, when people look at D.C., it's more like, you want how much for a 2-bedroom apartment? You tripping? All right, let's hope folks make it to their dream cities without sacrificing too much, especially when it comes to stealing work toilet paper. You know most offices have that cheap one-ply stuff just in case employees get any bright ideas. You know that's one area where you don't want to cut corners. Thank God my wife's been working from home. She'd be loading up. All right, we're headed to Russia for this next story. We're in response to McDonald's deciding to close its restaurants over the invasion of Ukraine. Fast food customers in Russia have gone straight up into panic mode. Summoning their inner hamburglar, somebody posted this picture to Reddit with the caption, "McDonald's is permanently closing in Russia. Here is my friend's stash." I mean, look at all those burgers and sandwiches. There has not been this much McDonald's in one place since Trump was in the White House. Clearly, this is enough junk food to clog the arteries of an elephant, or a national championship winning football team, as it were. Coincidentally, this could be used as the American version of interfering in the Russian elections when the time comes. Threaten to close McD's, they ain't going to be out there lining up at the polls because check it. The hamburger hoarder wasn't alone. Massive lines formed up to Mall McNuggets before they closed up. Unbelievably, there is even a real resale market for McDonald's where one person priced a Big Mac meal at $275. And another attempted to sell 3 bags of McDonald's food for just over $700. Who's that hungry? Come on. As crazy as it sounds, though, it would probably be worse if it happened here in America. Some of y'all would make a scene. In a McDonald's, if you show up a minute too late for the breakfast menu, right? Judge not, lest ye be judged. We've all let loose our inner Karen at least once when they run out of our favorite menu item. And fix the ice cream machine. You know what I'm talking about. Finally, this last story keeps with the beef theme we've established. A cow is back in captivity after it got loose. Yep, there it is. It led animal control officers on a chase down an LA area freeway and right through a shopping center. Look at that thing. He's really moving. Yeah, I got dad jokes. Remember, I'm a journalist, not a comedian. But this is utterly fantastic. That's 2 if you're keeping count. If I lived in LA, I'd want to explore the city too. I'm glad animal control got there first and not one of those Russians waiting outside McDonald's. They are desperate right now. This story could have been a tragedy. Instead, it was like a miniature time-lapse version of the Prince George's County zebra saga. We saw this majestic creature hit the road and enjoy the Southern California sunshine while on the run from the law. The cow, though, was eventually caught and returned to its home. But for one brief, fleeting moment, it was living the dream of its ancestors, roaming about freely without a care in the world.